yeah, kind of organised, taking a few days. So today is the 26th of July, it is Wednesday. We got back early hours of Sunday and started unpacking. Also went through to Edinburgh on Sunday because the Celine bag was annoying me with that bit of thing that was hanging out. I don't know where we are on the vlogs. I think the last time I vlogged was in Cyprus. I've been to the doctors about my ears as well. So on Monday morning I got up early, I phoned the doctor, and of course I spoke to the receptionist. Doctor phoned me back and then asked to see me, and I was really quite worried at this point because I thought I'd had some major damage in my ears, and because I've been losing my hearing for a good few months now, I thought I was going to need hearing aids, and I thought I'm just going to have to get them because my hearing's getting really bad. It's actually really bad in both ears now. So I went down to the surgery on the Monday, same day, saw the doctor, and she looked into my ears. I told her what had happened because I thought I'd damaged my ears with a nail. And anyway, so she looked in. So she said, which one's the bad ear? I said to this one. But I said to her, but my hearing's not really been great. Anyway, so she looked at this one first and she said, can you hear properly with that one? And I says, not really, but in comparison to that one, this one feels good. So she was like, okay. So she checked that one. She says, your ears are blocked with wax. Oh, dearie me. So I'm taking drops. I'm not taking drops. I'm putting drops in my ears that the doctor prescribed, which are making, I feel as if it's making my hearing even worse. And I have to go on Monday and get them syringed. Anyway, so that's the update on the ears. Also on Monday, I'm going for a mammogram as well. So that's that. I've actually got quite a busy week. Next week Lily's going to the groomers, so I'm going to bring it in and out all the time. So Monday I started back at the gym. By the way, I've got a replacement for the Celine bag, and it's not a Celine one, but I've got another one. I'm going to show you. I'm going to unbox it and show. I will tell you know, I tell you people everything. So right, where was I? I'm going everywhere. I'm going, oh, my back. My hair is back. My hair was crazy in Cyprus. I've got so many updates to do, but I think I'm better off sitting down. I'm better off editing the footage that I already have and then kind of giving you updates, because I don't know what I've updated you on. I don't know if I've told you I had another bit of a disaster with my dress at the wedding. Honestly, this happens to me every time. Wedding was fantastic. You probably will have seen the wedding by the time you're seeing this footage, because all that's going to come before, so you've probably seen all of that. Anyway, so I'm not going to tell you anymore just now till I've edited all that footage, and then I can kind of update you properly and things won't be confused. Anyway, so it's Wednesday. Of course, Monday I cleaned upstairs. Tuesday I cleaned downstairs. Today I've got the bedding out. Oh my goodness, you should see the amount. I haven't done the ironing yet from the holiday. It's crazy, but everything is unpacked. Right, let's do old school Aldi haul. So I'm back fasting. I started the fasting. Oh, doorbell. Hold on, selling something at the doorbell. I feel bad now. So I opened the door and said, look, if you're selling, please don't let me waste your time. He goes, that's fine, no problem. So polite now, I feel bad. Oh, where was I though? What were we talking about? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I had to look back at the footage. So, I started fasting straight away. I started my fast on the plane. I looked at my watch and I started my fast on the plane. I did a really good fast on the Sunday, because we had to go through to Edinburgh. I didn't really have time to sit and eat and all of that. So we went to Edinburgh, I did my fasting, and I've continued doing my fasting ever since, and I'm back to my healthy eating. So I'm going to update you on the hotels and all of that once I've seen the footage. But I'll quickly say to you, I don't think I would ever do all-inclusive again. It's not for me, not for my holidays. But anyway, I'm gonna end up repeating myself time and time again. So back to normal. Basically today I feel as if I'm back to normal me. Still got my fridge to clean, and a whole load of ironing, and I will catch up with that. Let's do the Aldi haul. Just quickly jumped in because I needed salmon for my brunch to break my fast. But it's just, you know, there's small amount Aldi hauls because we shop on a daily whenever we need anything. So let's do this. I've actually just done it on Instagram. I don't normally do hauls on Instagram. I just did it. Crisps and Kit Kats to have in the house because Georgie has been moaning. She comes to Yiayia's house is laughing because we don't buy things like that anymore. Because even Rico started avoiding all these things as well. Although he will eat them. He was enjoying his Pringles on the plane, let me tell you. Some organic dark chocolate, which is my treat. My raspberries and berries are my treat because I like to mix these with peanut butter and nuts. Got some hazelnuts. I'm going to use some of these in my yucksum that I'm going to make. Well, I'm calling it yucksum, but it's going to be my version of yucksum. I'm going to put some of these through the yucksum as well, and these are also good for lowering cholesterol. Got some pecans for a wee change. Got some chai and flaxseed, which is also supposed to be good for lowering cholesterol. I got my salmon. I'm going to have my salmon, avocado, some nuts and some greens from the garden. My vegetables are looking amazing. And turkey. I'm going to use turkey to make the minced turkey to make the yucksum, what we're calling yucksum. I bought myself some cheese because I wanted to choose my own cheese and make sure there's no scada of sugars or fake stuff in them. So I'm on the weekend I'm gonna treat myself to some cheese and red wine. I got some sparkling water. I do enjoy sparkling water, but it's also very good for you when you're on a fast. I got some lemongrass to put through the yucksum recipe and some mushrooms as well, and then I'm just going to wrap them up in the lettuce from the garden. I think I've got some washed here ready. Let me show you. These are all out of the garden that we've kind of pulled and cannot get opened. I mean, look at this. This is like half of the radish. Look at the size of my radishes. This is what's left of the lettuce that we've been using. I'm going to use that now for my salmon. And all of that, that's my rocket from the garden. I mean, look at this. These are all herbs from the garden. We need to cut some coriander and parsley and all of that. These are just ones that we washed and put in there. Okay, that's my little healthy Aldi haul. So we are back to eating the foods that I like to eat for me. Okay, Lily is not eating again today. I have no idea why. Don't know what's going on. I don't know. Before we left, no, her food is in the fridge. Right. Bedding is out because it's Wednesday. Did I tell you? I don't know because I've been doing Instagram. Anyway, let's leave it there. And let me make something for moi to eat. I think I've hit autophagy just now. Hopefully, I'll check the time. This is what's been going on. Oh. That's my lettuce, which we've already been eating. My rocket. Another lettuce. The, what's it called? I don't remember, you know, the big dark red things. Not rhubarb, the other one. Oh, I can't remember, never mind. It's an age thing, people. You all know what I'm talking about, the round things. Here we have the kohlrabi. There we go. Jasmine. We have our lily right there. I think I was a wee bit late in planting tomatoes. I don't think we're going to get any tomatoes this year. That's what's going on with the tomatoes there. Carrots. Onions. Another lettuce has sprouted there. We're guessing this is a weed. These radishes. Oh, something's been eating that one. Look at them. Look at these. Ginormous. I don't know what's going on in there. my vine. My vine. Right here, it's going yellow. And there's all the herbs. Chives. It's my parsley that I planted. That's the mint. And that's the coriander. Okay, I started eating. So that's my salmon, avocado and salad from the garden. And right here I have sparkling water with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. There we go. That's how I break my fast. And it's delicious. Hello my people! Welcome to the 28th of July already. It's the 28th. Oh, it's Friday. I woke up in a good mood. I had my bloods done this morning. I'm still deaf, literally. I'll do an outfit of the day because I like what I'm wearing. And the sun is out today. I'm just about to do the unboxing. I'm desperate to do the unboxing because I want to start using the bag. This is my outfit. This is the top I got years ago from New Look, which is quite long. But I've tucked it in, and the way it's styled, it looks like it's a shorter top, and it suits these high-waisted shorts that I got from ZARA this year. So that's my outfit for today, which I am quite liking. So I'm going to put you on the stand too. I'm dying to, right, the sun is out. I want to unbox. Rico's out cutting the grass. And I've showed you that already, I know. I've got a glass of wine. I've not had a glass of wine all week. Cheers! I'm gonna have cheese. Finally. See, because I've not had wine. Hold on, let me put you on the stand. Let's put you on the stand. Is that better? Because I've not had wine all week, it smells funny. That first of wine smells funny. Oh, my ears are so bad. So I got the drops, and what's happening is I think the drops are melting the masses of wax in my ears, and they're both so bad just now. I panicked there because my light's on, and I'm like, I felt as if I wasn't recording because my light's not on. It's nice and bright. So yeah, I was just chatting to my auntie as well because it's her birthday on Tuesday, the 1st of August. So happy birthday, auntie! For Tuesday. Yeah, I was just chatting to her, and she was asking me if I got my ID in Cyprus, and I said to her, yes, I did. With, honestly, I don't know if I've spoke about this. I think I probably have, but the attitude of the women in migration, it stinks. She had no interest. My auntie felt the exact same way. My cousin felt the exact same way. And my cousin's friend felt the exact same way. My cousin, when I said to my cousin, oh my God, the attitude. And my cousin described her. My cousin, I said, described her to me. And it's the exact same person. Okay, hi from editing Andri, and a more calm Andri. So I have just deleted a whole load of footage where I have basically gone off on one with regards to the service we got at migration, or the lack of service that we got at migration in Lefkosia. Lefkosia is what Nicosia is now known as. That's how the Cypriots like it referred to, as Lefkosia, not Nicosia. So I feel I don't want to just delete the footage because I still do feel strongly about the lack of service. So I'm going to explain a little more calmly, or at least I'm going to try, because it still riles me when I think about it, because it was such terrible service. Now, when I say terrible service, the girl in question who dealt with me at migration, who has been the same girl every time I've been there. There's been the same 2 people every time we've been there. The girl that's dealt with me, and I think the one next to her is a Turkish lady. I'm not sure, but the same people every time I've been to migration. It's been the same people. Now, the one that dealt with me, she did the job. She did do the job. I'm not saying here, I'm not criticising her in the way she did her job. What I'm criticising here is her lack of caring. She barely looks up at you. You ask her a question, it's like it's a bother for her to answer, and she doesn't really answer your question. She doesn't make it easy for you. She is not helpful. Other points that I'm trying to get across here, and for somebody that works in that type of place, that type of government job, you are there to help. You are a civil servant. You are supposed to make things easier for the person coming in who doesn't really have a clue. I had both those two ladies laugh at me the last time I was in Cyprus when I first started the process. I used the wrong word. I used the word for ID instead of the word for citizenship. In Greek, I got the two words mixed up, and they literally laughed at me because I got the words mixed up. And I just said to them, explain the difference. You know, it's not a big deal. So I find that very rude. Although I didn't have dealings with the other lady, any time she did kind of come into any of the conversations I was having with the one that was dealing with me, she wasn't helpful. They looked down on you. You know, it was like, I'm doing you a favour. No, you're not doing me a favour. You are getting paid to do a job. Do the job properly. So like I said, she did the forms and all of that, you know, the technical part of the job. Yes, she got it done. I'm not criticising that. But I go back to what I said originally. Her attitude stinks. Like, I asked her, where we were going to go once we got the citizenship. I wanted to get my ID, and I asked her, where do I go now for my ID? And she said the word in Greek, and I didn't understand what it was. And I said to her, what does that mean? And she just repeated the same Greek word. Like, no explanation, not where it is, nothing. She just simply repeated the word, which I made quite clearly I didn't understand what she was saying. And it took somebody in the queue to explain to me. So somebody that spoke both Greek and English explained to me what she was referring to. I can't remember now what it is, but it's like an advice bureau type of place, and there's all kind of different departments in it. Like, that was the place that I went to when I was dealing with things for my mum's funeral. Anyway, that was a point I wanted to make. It's very disappointing for me to see the lack of care, you know, in such an important job in Cyprus. I think it's an embarrassment to Cyprus to have people doing such a bad job. When I say bad job, I'm talking about her whole attitude. Like I said, I want to make that quite clear. And I didn't say anything, and I'm probably angry at myself for not having said anything. And the reason I didn't say anything at the time was because I didn't know if I would have to go back there again, and if she would make things more difficult for me. You know, I'm old in the tooth, people, and I know you just keep this when you want things done. So there was nobody else there. Every time I've been, it's been the same person. I should have maybe raised a complaint because the service was so bad, and it wasn't the first time. It happened to me the last time I was in Cyprus, and like I had said earlier on, I wasn't the only one that felt I was treated badly by this person. So I just wanted to explain that. Maybe this is the way they are in Cyprus, I don't know. I know also when I went for my ID to this other place, they asked me if I had an appointment, and I said no, I didn't have an appointment. And they says, well, you're gonna have to make an appointment. I says, well, right, I didn't realise that. I says, we've been by appointment for 4 years. I says, but I don't live in this country, I didn't know that. The person at the door says to me, right, go outside, phone up and try and make an appointment. I says, I don't have time, I'm leaving Cyprus. And he says to me, no, you might be able to get one today. I says, oh right, okay, so you want me to go outside right now, you can't check on your computer, you want me to go outside, phone here where I am just now to see if there's any available appointments. Do you see what I mean? And again, I kept it, and people that know me are going to go, Andri, you kept this. I kept it. And I was like, okay. And I went to walk outside, and the lady that was at the computer at the desk, she shouted across, excuse me, I've just realised that there's been a cancellation come on through. And then we got it done, basically. So I've got my ID done as well. So I just wanted to come in and explain that, because when I was explaining it the first time, I wasn't very calm. I'm being honest, I've edited all that footage out. I've left a bit in so you can see the kind of mood I was in, but it angers me, one, that I allowed somebody to treat me like that, and two, it's very disappointing in this day and age that somebody is allowed to treat people like that in a job, and probably a very highly paid job. You know, all the amazing pensions and all that, you know, you're getting paid to do the job. Do it properly and do it with manners. So that's what I've got to say about migration in Nicosia Cyprus. Right, let's get back to the video. Good morning, welcome to the 31st of July. It's the last day of July, 1st of August tomorrow. Okay, I'm on my way to get my ears syringed. Hallelujah. I've been to the gym. I did my body pump class, and I cleaned upstairs yesterday because I've got so many appointments on today. So I have my ears, get my ears done just now, on my way. I'm going to get a mammogram today. I'm going to get my results from the doctors today, hopefully. And so I thought, let me do the housework yesterday. So that's what I did, and I really got it done early in the morning because I wasn't in and out. Normally I'm in and out. So yesterday I just got up, Rico was still in his bed, and just like that, cleaned all of downstairs. Ruth and George came round for dinner yesterday, which was really good. Ruth and I did a quick, I grabbed her, she had her bag, and I said, come quick, and she was like, oh. I said, come on, let's go and do a quick review, reveal, unboxing, whatever you want to call it, of your bag. And I did a quick little comparison to my little beauty right here. I love it. I really, really love it. So that's what we're up to this Monday. I'm actually cutting it a bit short for time. Oh, and there's roadworks. People. Didn't know there was roadworks here. Right, I'll let you know. I mean, my hearing, it is extremely bad in this ear, so bad. The drops, I feel as if they just made it worse, and my hearing in this ear is not great either. So I'll let you know once I get them syringed what happens. Come on people, let's go, come on. It's done, and I can hear. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can actually hear. I cannot believe it. So they only did the one ear, the one that was really, really bad, because they said they could, I'm sure she said to me, we can still see your eardrum. I'm sure that's what she said, in that ear. So they wouldn't syringe it if they can still see your eardrum. But honestly, see, it just went pop in this ear when that last bit of wax came out. Oh my goodness, I can hear. I can't believe it. It's amazing. I have struggled with that for so long. Honestly, so good. When you appreciate all the things that you don't appreciate, your eyesight, your hearing, and all of that. What a difference. My voice, even when I was speaking, sounded weird when I was less of hearing. Anyway, we're sorted. That's tick. I'm gonna have to come back down here actually, because this is where I'm gonna go and get my mammogram. It's like outside a supermarket basically. So, but anyway, let's go home and do some tidying up, tidying up, and then get the mammogram done. I'm so excited. Bump, 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 bump.
Oh, happy memories of that one.
Okay, we are out and about again, so now I'm off to get my mammogram. I changed because I just thought this would be easier for getting the mammogram, because you have to take your top off and your bra, and then you put your top back on when you're going through to actually get the mammogram. So I just thought, because I was wearing a body, I didn't want, you know, the bit underneath hanging and all that outside, and then having to, do you know what I mean? It wasn't going to, like, tuck it in and untuck and all of that, you know. So I changed my top and I changed my shoes. I've got my Gucci trainers on because I felt they looked better with this outfit rather than the slides that I had on, which match my handbag, which I'm not using now because I don't want to leave anything in the changing room whilst I go and get my mammogram. There's a reason behind everything, people. There's a reason. Did I tell you? I can hear. Right, so that's where we're at just now. So again, stuck at the lights. I'm gonna go and get my mammogram, get that over and done with, and then I'm gonna phone for my results from the doctors. Fingers crossed my white blood cells are fine now. Okay, that's me done. Just phoning the doctors now.
Select option 1 for appointments. This service is available between 8 and 10 AM. Select option 1 for house calls, which should be requested before 11 AM. Select option 2 to order prescriptions between 9 and 10 AM. This service is available if you are over 70 years of age or you are housebound. Select option 2 for inquiries regarding prescriptions. This service is available between 10 and 12 PM. For all other prescription requests, please email or online. Please request a form to register for this. In person, there is a box outside the front door of the surgery.
Hello my people, and welcome to the 1st of August. We're in another car park. I left you in Morrison's car park yesterday after the mammogram. Yesterday it wasn't good news. Not with the mammogram, but with the doctor's results. So let's get into the doctor's results. So I phoned up to get the results.
Waiting for connection.
And
Bluetooth is connected.
Right, let's switch that off. And basically they said you need to have a phone consultation with the doctor, which means there's something wrong. So at that point I was like, oh no, because I was like, no, okay, it's crazy in here. I'm just going to wait till everybody goes away. It's crazy. So let me just drive forward and just let everybody go. Basically it's down to my white blood cells again being low. So they said I needed to phone and speak to a certain doctor. I phoned this morning and that certain doctor wasn't in until Thursday. So the way it goes is you have to phone on the Thursday. I'm never going to get out of here. You have to phone on the Thursday to get a phone consultation or see the doctor that day. That's how it works. So I was like, oh, and of course, you know, that wee anxiety starts in your tummy and all of that. And then just before I was going to leave to get my nails done, because I've had my nails done, I've had them shortened. Oh, it's pandemonium. I'm never getting out of here. The phone went and it was like, it didn't come up the doctors. Normally it'll come up the doctors, and it was ID something or other, whatever it is. It says when the number's unknown or not in your phone book. And she says, oh, this is Dr. So I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong? Why are they phoning me? So she phoned me and I explained to her sister I was supposed to phone and speak to such and such a doctor. She goes, well, it's fine. I can discuss your blood results. So this wasn't a good idea because there's people getting into cars and out of cars everywhere. So she basically said, look, they're not dangerously low. They are low, but they're not dangerously low, but they have been low for a while. They've kind of been up and down your last few blood tests. So we just want to keep an eye on them. And then she wanted to ask me how my health was. Have I lost weight? And I said, look, I have lost weight, but I am intermittent fasting. I asked her, can intermittent fasting have something to do with it? And she says, well, it can with certain, you know, if you're limiting diets and things like that, it can have an effect on it. Woof, that car nearly hit another car. But she says, I'm going to have to try and get out a few people. Oh, there we go, somebody's letting me out, hallelujah. So she sounded very pro intermittent fasting. Right, hallelujah. She sounded very pro intermittent fasting, didn't sound overly worried. You know, when she asked me about losing weight, you know, it's obviously I'm losing weight because of my intermittent fasting, and I explained to her that I had changed my whole diet and everything. She was over the moon. She was absolutely over the moon about my diet changes, the way I exercise, and all of that. And she took my height and weight and all of that. So my height and weight's fine. It's not, I'm not underweight or anything. And this is the thing, what I kept thinking to myself was, I feel well, I don't feel unwell, you know. So anyway, that's where we're at. We're fine. Have to go back in 3 months and get them rechecked, which is not a bad thing. They're keeping an eye on my bloods, so you know, the older we get, you know, these things need to be checked. I'm trying to get Rico to go now and have his bloods checked. I mean, I just book while I'm on the phone now, and he's like, no, book it. He's putting it off and putting it off. But it was like me, I was like, I didn't want to book, because this is when it all starts, you know, you're in a good place and then you start going, oh, this is not quite right and this is not quite right and all of that. So that's where we're at. That's where I left you yesterday, and yesterday I got quite down once they said to me, you need to be seen by a doctor, because that's never a good sign. But it wasn't a bad sign. You know, I suppose I am 58 years old, so you know, something's got to be like not great. I suppose. Okay, finally I am home. Can I come home too? Boris is having a wee overnight with us. Boris, he's a very excitable dog, isn't he, Lily? Makes a lot of noise, doesn't he? My little princess. Yeah. Boris likes to play with the ball, but because of his heart murmur and his heart problems, oops, George says I've not to throw the ball, so I'm not taking Lily out with the ball either, because I don't want, it's not fair on him, and I don't want to take them out for a walk myself. So we've basically done nothing with the dogs. I'm waiting for Rico to come home and then we can take them for a walk. Should we do an outfit of the day? This is my outfit of the day, although the weather is lousy, you know, it's not cold. So I have my body from ZARA and my white jeans and my belt, my little brown belt, which matches the leather on my bag from Primark. I think it was £1, £2 at the very most. Have my Gucci trainers on. Basically a very similar outfit to what I was wearing yesterday, except just I had an orange body on. And I think I had my brown sliders on. I can't even remember if I did an outfit yesterday. But anyway, that's where we were at. And then I changed to go for my mammogram. And still using my bag. Such a comfortable bag to use. Really love it. There we go. I love it. It's really, really a comfortable bag. I know a lot of you said to me, oh, the Celine was nicer. It was. The Celine was a beautiful clutch. But I wouldn't have been able... Well, there'd be nothing stopping me from using it just now, like to run, but I just find this one easy. I can crossbody it and all of that. So yeah, that's that done. Right, now that the nails are done, let's go finish cleaning upstairs. These dogs want out. They want out, people. Anyway, I don't know if you know, but our weather is awful here in Scotland. It's just rain, 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 rain. I did manage to get some clothes out. These are the whites with all the stains, the sun cream stains, and I've done everything. I've googled it, I've done vinegar, I've done bicarbonate of soda, I've done the Napisan, I've done, you name it, I've done it. It's not worked. The clothes are stained. And one of the t-shirts, I'm gutted, because it's one of Rico's Ralph Lauren t-shirts. Anyway, never mind, it's done. It's just a t-shirt at the end of the day, isn't it, people? Right, let's finish cleaning.